The market isn't fair. In fact, it was never meant to be. Every time you click buy or sell, someone on the other side is waiting to take your money. 95% of traders lose. Not because they're dumb, but because the system is smarter, rigged. Today, we're exposing what they don't want you to know. This is how the market was designed to beat you. Welcome to Rise from Zero, the faceless voice for every underdog who's tired of losing, confused by the system, and ready to fight back. If you've ever felt like the market is playing a game you don't understand, you're not alone. In this video, we're going to break down how the market is engineered to exploit your psychology, manipulate your trades, and keep you poor. But by then, you'll learn exactly how to turn the tables and rise from zero. Your brain is wired to avoid pain and chase pleasure. That's why you cut your winning trades early and hold on to losses, hoping they'll turn around. The market knows this. It's designed to punish emotions. That's not just theory. A Nobel Prize-winning research in behavioral economics proves it. Losses hurt twice as much as gains feel good. So guess what the smart money does? They create fear, push prices to fake lows, make you panic, then scoop up your position and ride it in the opposite direction. They're not just playing the market. They're playing you. Think about it. How many times have you watched a trade go against you, only to reverse the moment you exit? It's not coincidence. It's by design. The big players, the institutions, they're not just reacting to the market. They're creating it. And they're using your psychology against you. But here's the thing, once you understand their game, you can start to play it too. Ever wonder why your stop loss always gets hit before the market magically reverses? It's called a liquidity hunt. Institutions don't have enough people willing to take the opposite side of their billion-dollar orders. So they force people like you to enter the market. How? By triggering emotional levels, highs, lows, breakouts. They push price just enough to hit your stops, then move in the real direction. It's like a game of chess, but you're playing against a supercomputer. They see the whole board. You only see your pieces. But here's the kicker, even when you try to play smart, they've already anticipated your move. You think you're being clever by placing your stop just below support. They know that. In fact, they're counting on it. Because when enough traders do the same thing, it creates a pool of liquidity. And that's exactly what they're after. Think your broker wants you to win. Think again. Many brokers operate as market makers, meaning they profit when you lose. They show you misleading spreads, delay executions, even manipulate price feeds. One report showed that up to 80% of trades on some platforms are never sent to the real market. You're trading against the house, not the market. And the house always wins. It's like walking into a casino thinking you've got an edge. But the deck is stacked, the wheels are rigged, and the odds are calculated to the decimal point. Your broker isn't your friend. They're not even a neutral party. They're the casino, and you're the gambler who thinks they've figured out a system. But the system was designed to make you think that way. To keep you playing, keep you losing, and keep you coming back for more. Because as long as you're trading, they're profiting. Win or lose, they take their cut. But when you lose, which statistically, they win even bigger. So how do the 5% make it? They don't rely on indicators. They study market structure, liquidity, manipulation, and timing. They understand the game and, more importantly, the players. They don't trade all day. They wait. Watch. Strike like snipers, not machine gunners. If you're still watching, you're not average. Hit subscribe right now. Because this channel is your unfair advantage. We break down what the textbooks won't teach you, and no one else dares to say. The 5% aren't smarter than you. They're not luckier. They just understand the rules of the game. They know that the market isn't about predicting the future. It's about understanding human behavior on a massive scale. It's about recognizing patterns, not in charts, but in the actions of other traders. The 5% don't fight the tide. They ride it. They don't try to outsmart the market. They align themselves with the smart money. And most importantly, they have patience. They know that the market will always provide opportunities, but only to those who are prepared and positioned to take advantage of them. Here's how to stop being preyed and start thinking like a predator. Learn liquidity zones, study where smart money enters. Master top-down analysis from the higher time frames to sniper entries. Stay patient to trade less, win more. Track every trade. The journals reveal your patterns. Control risk like a bank, -1 to 2% per trade. No emotion. No revenge. The truth. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to stop being predictable. Because predictability is what the market preys on. It's what allows the big players to manipulate price, to hunt stops, to create false breakouts. When you become unpredictable, you become unbeatable. Not because you'll win every trade, but because you'll stop playing their game. You'll start playing your own. You'll stop reacting to the market and start anticipating it. You'll stop being the fish and start being the shark. But it takes work. It takes discipline. It takes a complete rewiring of how you think about trading. You need to unlearn everything you think you know. Forget about indicators. Forget about sure things. Start thinking in probabilities. Start thinking in risk-to-reward ratios. Start thinking like the institutions you're up against. Because here's the secret they don't want you to know: you can't beat them at their own game. But you can join them. You can align your trades with their movements. You can ride their waves instead of being crushed by them. And when you do, you'll find that the market isn't your enemy anymore. It's your greatest ally. The market was designed to beat you. But now, you see the code. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. You're no longer the victim. You're a student of the game. And soon, you'll be a master. Subscribe now. Turn on notifications. Because this is Rise from Zero and we're here to build warriors, not gamblers. See you in the next video. Remember, the market doesn't care about your hopes, your dreams, or your bank account. It's a ruthless machine designed to transfer wealth from the impatient to the patient, from the emotional to the disciplined, from the ignorant to the informed. But you're not ignorant anymore. You've taken the first step. You've seen behind the curtain. Now it's time to use that knowledge to turn the tables, to rise from zero. Because in this game, zero isn't just a number. It's a mindset. It's where you start when you've lost everything. When you've been beaten down, chewed up, and spit out by a system you didn't understand. But it's also the foundation. The clean slate. The moment you decide to stop being a victim and start being a victor. So embrace the zero. Embrace the struggle. Because that's where true traders are born. Not in the wins, but in the losses. Not in the profits, but in the lessons. And with each lesson, with each trade, with each video, you're building something more valuable than money. You're building understanding. You're building discipline. You're building the mindset of a winner. So don't just watch, act. Apply what you've learned, test it, refine it, make it your own. Because knowledge without action is just information. But knowledge with action, that's power. And in the market, power is everything. So rise up. Take control. And remember, the market was designed to beat you. But you were designed to overcome. This is Rise from Zero. And your journey starts now.